Hey guys, and welcome to Dark Blue Nutrition. My name is Katie, your registered dietitian and personal trainer. We're just gonna do a quick Q&A so I can answer your most common fitness questions that you were asking on Instagram. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to do that at Dark Blue Nutrition, and feel free to ask me any questions in the DMs or comment on one of my latest posts, and I will make sure to answer it for our next Q&A. By the way, I hope you all are having a happy holiday. I know 2020 has kind of been a chaotic mess, but I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're treating yourself to some healthy habits and still staying fit from home. If you're interested, I have fitness videos and some recent holiday fitness videos that are coming up very soon, so I'm excited to bring you those. Check those videos out and I'll link them in the description box below. All right, so let's get to those questions. First question is thoughts on high intensity cardio versus well-rounded fitness for weight loss and weight management. Very good question. I think this used to be more of an issue back in the day, maybe in the 90s or like the early 2000s, when people just thought that cardio was the end all be all for calorie burning. And it is true that cardio burns more calories than strength training does, or other types of activity like strength training in the moment. So if you did a 45-minute run or jog versus if you did 45 minutes of strength training, depending on your pace and how much you were doing both, most likely you would burn more calories through cardio in that 45-minute period. However, if we're thinking just calorie counting and an extra burn, strength training actually burns longer than cardio. So cardio, you burn more in the moment. Strength training, you burn a little less in the moment, but then you are burning calories all day because your muscles are still feeling that afterburn. So I think there is something to be said about having both, and also you're getting two different benefits from cardio versus strength training. Cardio, you're getting more of that cardiovascular health, which is a really great thing to have, but you're really not conditioning your muscles or getting muscle tone. And muscle tone can help with being a better runner, and being a runner can help you with the endurance of strength training. So long story short, I think both are great, and I think definitely go for a balance of both, maybe like 3 cardio days per week where you do running, and then 3 strength training days or something like that. If you're starting out, obviously those numbers will be different, but that's just one tiny example. The second question is how different body types kind of react to different types of exercise. I think this could be a lengthy answer, but I'll keep it as short as possible since there's not a whole lot of context beyond that. The first thing that comes to mind for me is genetics. So you can have someone that's a naturally tall and thin athletic build, and they're maybe not going to ever gain the same type of muscle as someone with a shorter build that has the genetics that help them build bulkier muscles. There's a lot to be said about genetics, so when you look at a fitness model and you don't look like him or her, don't feel bad. I mean, obviously you can put in your due diligence and exercise, but if you're exercising day in and day out and you don't look like them, that's totally natural because not everybody has the same genetics. So if I do yoga versus if my friend does yoga, we might have 2 different amounts of flexibility. And if I do strength training and my friend does the same amount of weights, if my muscles are more established to 5-pound weights than hers, she might build more muscle and I might build less because I'm just maintaining muscle. So I hope that makes sense. If you would like me to elaborate on this, or if that didn't totally answer your question, then leave a comment below and I will answer in the next fitness Q&A. The next question is how to stay motivated to exercise during the pandemic with minimal access to gyms, etc. Another really wonderful question. So some people are naturally gym goers. Some people are more drawn to the home workout, such as myself. I am a huge home workout person, so the pandemic really didn't change any of that for me. I just made sure to invest in kettlebells and a couple extra weights because the heavier weights I typically got at the gym. So I made sure to purchase like 10-pound weights, 8-pound weights, and 12-pound weights. And I think I have one that you can adjust the weight on. And I would say that that's a worthy investment if you are someone who wants to stay motivated to work out from home. I know that some gyms probably are opening up now and there might be different regulations on that, and it probably varies state to state, but I would say invest in great equipment, and that kind of motivates you to want to work out a little more because you have that monetary investment. And then also I would say I really love cute workout gear. That's one thing that motivates me. So if that's something that you can afford, or if you already have cute outfits available in your closet, just mess around with cute different outfits that you haven't tried yet and kind of switch it up, and that will help stay motivated. Another thing that I have been kind of testing out is working out inside, working out outdoors, even just changing up the room that I'm working out in just to shake it up, because it can get a little bit boring doing the same types of workouts in the same room. So just switching up your environment helps. And if you need some motivation from friends, maybe just text a friend, stay accountable, or stay accountable with your significant other. Next question is my favorite fitness app. Well, for starters, YouTube is a great place to find free workouts. So if you're just looking for something that doesn't cost anything, that is a great place to start. My first favorite app though is the Tone It Up app. They have a lot of great workouts and I think it's a pretty reasonable price. I will drop the price of it yearly and monthly on the screen. But they have a lot of great workouts ranging from 7 minutes to 30 minutes. And obviously, if you're following the Dark Blue Nutrition channel, you know that I love the Tone It Up girls. So I always love doing their workouts. Now let's look at my phone. I have a couple others. I have Fitness Buddy, Fit On, the Nike training app, and I also have ClassPass, and I get that from my work. So I do think that ClassPass costs, but I think Fit On and Nike training, Fitness Buddy and all that, those are all free apps, so you can use those. And they kind of range in, some of them have workout videos like Fit On, and then the other ones just have like pictures that you can scroll through and you can make your own workout. Depending on what kind of video you like, you can choose based on those. And I also have the Jillian Michaels app. While I love her old workouts, and that's kind of why I purchased the annual subscription this year. This year she also talked some trash about intuitive eating, so I'm kind of like, you know, probably gonna cancel that after this year. Just on principle's sake, you know? Don't be talking trash on intuitive eating. All right, next question is favorite workout that you've made. So, ooh, this one's tough. I have to say the TV and Tone workout is one of my favorites just because it's low impact and you can do it mostly on the floor. I think all the moves are on the floor. And sometimes I just want like a lazy but tough workout. And so I love moves that you can do on the floor that aren't just like regular crunches and boring. That's one of my favorites. And then I think the 2 Christmas workouts that I have coming up are also bound to be 2 of my favorites as well. The last workout that I film is always like my favorite, so the answer can change, but I'm really loving kind of the festive vibes that I have with the Christmas workouts. I'll leave those linked below and in the end card so you can check them out, but I would say that those are my favorite right now. This last question is a message that was sent to me after someone watched my video on how I lost my period for 2 years. And when you lose your period for reasons such as like messed up hormones, that is referred to as hypothalamic amenorrhea. But that just essentially just means you lost your period. It's also abbreviated as HA. And they say, hi, I watched your YouTube video about HA and I want to know which type of workout is suitable or okay during HA recovery. So this is a good question and I might be doing a follow-up video to talk more in detail about this because this is a good question and I don't want to undermine or like not give enough information to this topic. But essentially I would first start with asking your doctor what they think is appropriate, and if there's other things going on like maybe disordered eating that might be causing the HA, then make sure to only do exercise if it's appropriate and if it's approved by your doctor, your therapist, your dietitian. So don't ever take advice from YouTube or from a YouTuber based on something that is a medical concern. While I am a dietitian, I do want to emphasize that I am not in direct contact with your medical team unless you are my one-on-one client. So I just want to preface that, check with your medical team before you do anything, any type of exercise. But if they give the go ahead for exercise, I would first say keep it small, keep it simple. Don't be exercising 2 hours a day. Don't be doing crazy things like P90X or doing things where you jump around a lot and get your heart rate up a lot. The thing that you want to really avoid with hypothalamic amenorrhea, when you lost your period, is doing too intense of workouts. So again, like P90X or HIIT workouts, probably not for you right now. You can eventually work up to them, but not right now. I would stick with low impact things like Pilates, bar workouts, yoga is great. Anything that's like stretching or just being very gentle on your body. But you can also probably do light strength training with weights that are like 5 pounds, 3 pounds, stuff like that, if you are approved by your doctor. So that is kind of my short and quick answer. If you'd like me to do a dedicated video to hypothalamic amenorrhea, then make sure to comment below and let me know your questions. All right, I hope you learned a thing or two from today's Q&A. I would love to do another. Let me know what topics you want to see in the Q&A and what questions you have for said topics, and I will definitely do some more in the future. Make sure to check out the videos that I have suggested for you in the end card, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.